morning, children. Welcome back to English class. Hope you all are fine, safe, and healthy at home. I am Mrs. Rahila Bibi, your English teacher. Dear children, today we are going to learn about one of the famous story of Mulkraj Anand, the father of Indian English fiction. He is considered as a pioneer of the Anglo-Indian fiction. And the story is Lost Child by Mulkraj Anand. The story Lost Child highlights the bond and affection that a child shares with his parents. Shall we move on to the story? Yes, let's check into the story now. The Lost Child by Mulkraj Anand. It was the spring fair. All the people were going into it. Some walked, some rode on horses, some in bullock carts. The little child ran with his parents. He was overjoyed when he remained behind. His father asked him to come. He remained behind to see the toys in the shops. The little boy wanted the toy, but his parents denied it. So they asked him to look at other things. It was a season of mustard flowering. The fields looked like gold. The dragonflies were fluttering over the mustard flowers. The child tried to catch one of them, but he was called by his mother. He ran gaily towards his parents. He heard the dove cooing. He had picked up the petals in the ground then. He also ran round the banyan tree, but again he was called by his parents. Soon the child reached the fair. He heard a sweetmeat seller calling gulab jam, rasgulla, burfi, jalebi. The sweet shop was greatly decorated with different sweets. Seeing the sweets, the child's mouth watered. He said, "I want that burfi." Burfi was his favorite sweet, but his saying so was unheeded. The child went ahead with his parents. He heard a flower seller saying a garland of gulmohar. The child went to the flower basket. He wanted a garland, but he knew his parents would refuse to buy him that. So he moved on. Then he saw a balloon seller. He had balloons of various colors. The child knew his parents would not buy him a balloon. So he walked on further. The child then saw a snake charmer. He was playing a flute to the snake. He went near the snake charmer, but he knew that his parents had asked him not to hear such music. So he went ahead. Then he saw a merry-go-round. Men, women, children, etc. were enjoying a ride on it. The child called, "I want to go on the roundabout. Please, father, please, mother." But there was no reply. The child had been lost. A full, deep cry rose within the child's deep throat. He cried, "Mother, father." Tears rolled down his eyes. He cried and ran to and fro, but he couldn't see his parents. People laughed and talked here and there. Then he ran to a shrine. There was a big crowd there. The child went a bit ahead between the people's feet, but he was pushed back. A man heard his cry. He lifted him up in his arms. The man asked the child how he got there. He also asked him the name of his parents, but the child only said, "I want my mother. I want my father." The man took the child to the merry-go-round. He asked him if he wanted to ride on the horse, but the child said only that he wanted his mother and father. Then the man asked him if he would take a balloon, but the child sobbed and sobbed. He wanted his father and mother only. The man then took the child to the flower seller. He asked him if he would like to put a flower garland round his neck. The child turned his nose. He only said, "I want my mother. I want my father." Then the man asked him to which sweet he would like. The child turned his face. He only said, I want my father. I want my mother. This is a story of a small child who had happened to be lost in a fair. Here we can experience the feeling of a small child, the attachment of a child towards his parents, and of course, we can feel the family bond here in this story. Here ends our story. Now it's time for you to read and understand the story in detail. So just check into your textbook, read, and enjoy the story. Don't forget to submit your assigned works on time and feel free to ask me your doubts. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you.